Alright, hi, I'm Jeff Symonds. I'm just getting ready. Ironman Arizona's coming up in a couple hours. I was supposed to answer some questions for Claire Duncan at Triathlete Magazine Canada, and it never got to it, so we're going to do it quickly on video. First one, we're back on the start line for Ironman Arizona after what wasn't your strongest season. What happened this year, and how do you feel heading into Ironman Arizona? I feel great. Training's been awesome the last couple months, so I'm really excited to see what happens. Yeah, not a great season, and a lot happened. I mean, you flat tires, injuries, illnesses, just sum everything up. I just didn't deal with kind of the stress and the pressure of, being a pro triathlete, trying to win a world champs in your hometown, trying to do well at Kona. It was a bit too much, and a big part of that was I have ADHD, and there's a bit of stigmatism around it, so I haven't taken any medication. I let my TUE expire in 2015, and just kind of struggled a bit. So since I've kind of got a new TUE back on, good to go. I only bring it up because there is a stigmatism around the medication, a bit around the disease, and around TUEs. But at the end of the day, if your life is better, go for it. That's for other people who might have the same problem. All right, next one up. You are up against. Oh, and then why is that good? I've just been able to deal with stress, pressure in my life. It just feels like I'm able to focus on, the problems that are important and kind of separate the ones out that are not. All right, next. You're going to be able to get some tough competition. That's good. Specifically Lionel Sanders, defending champ, and Brett McMahon. At this point in the season, how do you feel you stack up against these guys, specifically on the run? I think it's going to be great. I mean, you look at the last year, they both went under 8 hours, and they might have even both gone under 750. It's awesome. It's something I want to be a part of. It's cool. If we could get 3 Canadian guys, on a podium, 3 Canadian guys under 8, that would be pretty good. Yeah, we'll see. My goal here is to go under 8 hours, and we'll see how they go. This is the hardest sport in the world. It's not ping pong. Anything can happen on the day, and these guys are going to have to bring it. They're going to have to be fit, and they're going to have a great race, and I hope they do. Specifically on the run, I'm very confident in my run. So running is just one component of the race, though. You never know what's going to happen beforehand, but in a straight up running race, I do like my chances. Why did you choose to race Ironman Arizona? I kind of just touched on it. It's a fast race. I want to be a part of it. I want to test myself against Brent and Lionel, and but mainly I was needing a different. After a bad season and kind of that stress and pressure, looking to reframe things. And so I picked a new goal instead of thinking about, Kona points or trying to win. I picked a really fast race. I thought, it'd be really cool to go under 8 hours. So I picked this race and had that as a focus. And also it's just kind of cool. There's lots of Canadians doing it, lots of people kind of from BC that have come down. And so it's kind of cool to be a part of that. My girlfriend Ashley is able to come down. It's a nice, easy flight. WestJet was 3 hours direct from Vancouver, so that is sweet. And the weather's nice. Cheap sports events, could be hitting that up later. How are you planning to spend the next few months? Would we be training or focused in the Asia Pacific region, where I've had some good success? Sorry, I paraphrased that one. Yeah, I'm not sure. We're gonna figure that out. Right now, it's just all in on Arizona, and then we'll see. Yeah. It's nice training in warm places, it's kind of nice, but it's also kind of nice having your own support system closer to home. And so I guess the first thing is take care of this race, and I don't even want to think about doing another Ironman because I'm going to go deep into that well of destruction and awesomeness today. It's going to get ugly. So I probably won't want to think about racing, but that will be the next step. We're going to plan out 2018, look at what races look like fun, which races make sense, and then kind of build a training, where am I going to be a training, whatever off that. So, all right, I will be home for Christmas in Penticton though, Mom, if you're watching. There you go. Some big Canadian news this summer is the arrival of Super League in Penticton. I'm a multi-time challenge champ. How do you feel about this news? Will you race Super League, or will your involvement look as far as continuing to promote triathlon in Penticton? I'm all for promoting triathlon in Penticton. Absolutely. Am I going to race Super League? It's not totally my thing. I'm not really the best, at drafting on the bike and that stuff. So it would be kind of a whole new skill set that I'd have to go and relearn. I didn't have too much of an ITU background, so maybe that could be fun to learn. You know what? If it's I like Mike Brown, I like the races he puts on, I think it's going to be a great event. I would still love to see Ironman. That would be my dream though, would be to have Super League and then Ironman. I think they could go back-to-back weekends, hit a different market. I'm throwing it out there. Someone might be able to pick it up and make it happen. But yeah, it's going to be great. Come check it out. I was talking to people here at the expo, from all over the states that were getting excited about it, saying I'm coming out to do this. It's new, it's cool, it's fun. So I think it'll be good. All right. We'll see you guys after Ironman Arizona. I've got a little less than 8 hours of pure pain to go through.